Hi everybody, I am back. I know it's been a while. I have been feeling under the weather, combination of my UC just not acting right. So I've been dealing with a lot of fatigue from that, just not the same as tiredness. It's like tiredness on steroids. Actually, I've been on steroids. Um, and so dealing with that, and then on top of it, I ended up with a sore throat. I kind of sound funny, still a little scratchy, but I should be able to make it through the video without coughing. Um, Fingers crossed. So I wanted to jump on and do another eye look for you. I know I kind of fell behind. I did not forget. I am on day 6 of my 7-day look challenge with my KKW Beauty. And I didn't forget. It hasn't been in me to do it. And I didn't want to push myself to do more than I needed, especially with having IBD. It's something that if I push too hard, I really, really pay for it later. And I can't just refill my energy reserves. It's not one of those things like you take a nap and you're better. It took me a week of doing practically nothing. Luckily, we got snowed in and there was nothing that I could do. So I just had, my littles running around and my daughter running around, and I just let everything else go for a week, and it was really, really nice, and it was really, really needed, and now I feel better. So that's where I've been, what I've been doing, but I haven't forgotten. Still been wanting to do this. I've only had a couple of makeup days between then and now, so those of you that are on my Facebook have probably seen the pictures. But got my KKW palette out, and I want to show you guys this look. It is super, super simple. So I've got one eye completely done with liner and mascara as well. I'm just going to do the shadow on this eye because it's easier for me to do the shadow on camera. It's a little bit harder to get the wing right on camera because I am blind. Absolutely blind. I can't see. But this is a really, really easy look, and I'm excited for showing it because it's something that I think anybody can achieve with just basic tools. So we're going to go in with this darkest brown here in the palette on a small-ish blending brush. This is a Moda, I think is the brand, but it's nice and fluffy and very, very soft. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to load up my brush. And I'm going to start on the corner of my eye. Yes, I do have my eyes already primed. Try and adjust my mirror so I can see myself. So I do have my eyes already primed. I went in with my Splurge Cream Shadow in the shade. Almost can't tell the difference from my skin. I don't remember what the shade is. I never do. I have to look at it, and I don't have my glasses on, and I don't want to put them on. So I'm just taking that shadow and I am packing it onto the corner of my lid and kind of out a little bit. You can kind of feel where your bone is. And I kind of want to put it right there to start. And that's where I want the darkest intensity of the color. And then I'm going to go about halfway onto my lid space as well with this color. And I'm going to pack it in. And then I'm also going to start bringing it up into the crease, kind of windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going to start blending it out and up towards my eyebrow, which was plucked recently. Not plucked, waxed, because I have it done professionally when I remember, and I got it done, and then I stopped filming. So it was done. Y'all didn't see it. And now you got bushy me again. But let's be real. I got hair. It grows. If I want it gone, I gotta get it waxed. Brian never notices. So I have no real need to do it until it drives me crazy. So, true story. I got my eyebrows done maybe a month after Brian and I started dating. I got them plucked. My sister did them for me, actually. And he didn't notice. We went to a friend's house, had some drinks, and one of my girlfriends was there, and it was the first thing out of her mouth was, "Oh my God, you got your eyebrows done." And I was like, Brian never noticed. So I did not do them again because, I mean, it hurts. Let's be real. Those people that tell you like, oh, you don't really feel it. You feel it. Somebody's ripping your hair out. You feel it. The pain doesn't last, but you feel it. So I didn't do them again until our wedding. True story. So we were together for like, I don't know, like 4 years or something before we got married. So in the first 4 years of our marriage, or of our relationship, it was twice. The time he didn't notice, and the other time he didn't notice. I do it more often now, though, just because I can see it with makeup. I like to have my brows done. I like to highlight my brow arch. And I do actually put a whole lot more effort into the way I look. I've always been into makeup. I like the look of it. I love buying it. Always have. But forever, like when I was younger, I put on makeup like as a teen. Did that a lot. And then I stopped for a really, really long time. And then I started again for a little bit. And then I stopped for a really, really long time. And then one of my good friends hosted a makeup party online. And I got introduced to a girl named Kyla. Absolutely love her. She's badass. She taught me so much. And I just kind of went down the rabbit hole there and ended up like where I am now, where I do makeup all the time. And now I do these videos and stuff like that. And I really enjoy it. So I just put that brush down. As you can see, I got nice and dark here and then nice and blended out up. And I just used that one shadow, keeping my brush loaded up, blending it out when there's not so much, loading back up, back onto the corner of the eye. I'm going to switch to a pencil brush. Same shadow color, and I'm just going to sweep it under my eye, connecting it to this outer V on my eye and sweeping it underneath. But yeah, so then I got really, really into makeup and into taking better care of myself. And a lot of that had to do with my UC as well. Not that I wasn't taking care of myself and that's what caused it. Like, that's not the case. But like, I realized how precious my health is and my well-being is. And I just tend to take a little bit better care of myself now. Because who knows what tomorrow will bring. So just lightly sweeping it under my eye. If you don't like having the shadow brought down, you don't have to do that. I like it with my hooded eyes. It just tends to give me a little bit more oomph on the color spectrum, I feel. It's my opinion. You do you. Whatever. So that's the base of it. And that's honestly the hardest part about what we're going to do. Now I'm going to go in with this nice shimmery color right on top. And I'm just going to use my finger. Best tool ever. And I am going to pat it on to my little eyeball. Right up into the front corner. And then back over that darker shade. So it kind of meets up there in the middle and just kind of go a little bit over it. And I do middle finger or ring finger for this, just because it's a more gentle pressure. You don't want to be like tugging and pulling on your eyeball. So back in with that first blending brush, nothing else on it. And I'm just going to sweep it over the edge on the front of my eye. Your finger is not super precise, so it just kind of helps to blend that out. And that's it. That simple. So the hardest part is blending out that first shade, kind of building up the color depth over here and getting your transition in between. And that's it. So the look is done. Do your mascara, your eyeliner, however you prefer. I like wings, so when I have the option, which I always have the option, that's what I tend to do. So that's it. That's it. Easy. Day 6. Done. Got one more to do. Don't know what I'm going to do, but that's it. KKW palette, day 6, done. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna go actually get some blood work done. So have fun. Enjoy your weekend.